eBay. Hey, big presence on the internet. Lots of people are familiar with eBay. Lots of people have bought and sold things on eBay. But what happens if you purchase something and the deal doesn't work out as you anticipated? The product isn't what you thought it was going to be, or it isn't delivered properly. What do you get to do? Well, that brings us to this week's case. It involves a man in Kentucky who purchased a vehicle, a Cadillac Escalade, from a man in Missouri. When he got the vehicle, he said, "Whoa, this isn't what I expected it to be. This vehicle's in bad shape. I'm not pleased with this at all." The guy in Missouri said, "No, I represented it properly. I'm not taking it back." So the guy in Kentucky says, "I'm going to sue you." And he does. And where does he sue him? He sues him in Kentucky. Guy in Missouri says, you can't sue me in Kentucky. I'm in Missouri. You have to come to Missouri. Guy in Kentucky says, "No, I'm going forward on this. I'm going to sue you here. I'm going forward." He does. He gets a judgment against the man in Missouri. And now it's time to enforce the judgment and actually collect some money. Guy in Missouri says, "I'm over here. You're over there. And you won't get me until you come to Missouri." Well, case goes all the way up to the Kentucky Supreme Court. And the Kentucky Supreme Court looks at this and says, all right, here we have a situation where a guy in Kentucky purchased something from somebody in Missouri, and the guy in Missouri obviously had availed himself of the internet, made the internet work for him by essentially appearing in Kentucky and allowing the guy in Kentucky to purchase the vehicle from him. But you know what? The guy from Missouri never was in the state of Kentucky. And he didn't have enough contacts with the state of Kentucky to really warrant the state of Kentucky having jurisdiction over him. And there isn't what the law refers to as a long-arm statute, a statute that extends jurisdiction of Kentucky in these situations. And therefore, you in Kentucky cannot get the money from the guy in Missouri. In short, you're out of luck in the states of Kentucky, and if you want to go forward with this, my friend, you have to go to Missouri and sue him. Well, what's the point of this? The point of this is very simple, and that is, in today's world, where so many transactions take place across state lines and sometimes across national borders, people buying things in the United States from people in Canada, the other way around. What can you do if that deal goes bad? And as this case points out, there really isn't anything unless you go all the way to the state, all the way to the country where the person who sold that product lives. Is this good? No, this is bad. This is bad because it doesn't allow you, as a consumer, the opportunity to confront that person and get what you paid for. What can be done on this? How about eBay? Is eBay at fault? Well, eBay always takes the position, hey, we didn't do anything. We're just providing a marketplace. We're like an auctioneer. We didn't say the goods were what they said they were going to be. We didn't say anything. We just made our site available for people to exchange goods and services. Therefore, don't look at us. And you know what? That argument works. That argument works. So, at the end of the day, folks, if you're going to buy something over eBay, you better be real sure it's something you want to buy, and you better be real sure it's something that is what it claims to be. Because guess what? The law gives you no protection when that seller lives outside your state. Well, I bring you these videos every week so you can understand the law and so you can make the law work for you. I'm David Allen.